Today we are going to be talking about stress among college students. I'm sure everyone has been stressing over this video project, so today we are going to dive into some of the causes of stress among college students and some ways to mitigate this stress. We hope that you enjoy and learn something from our research.
Psychology tells us that one major issue that prevents college students from reducing stress is distractions. For example, playing video games is a great way to pass time, but students tend to access these distractions at inappropriate times. Instead of getting important things done that are sources of the stress, such as homework, students waste time being distracted by other things. The same sort of scenario can occur with social media, including apps such as Instagram, TikTok, or Snapchat, or whatever else gets people stuck in a loop of endless scrolling. Nobody is going to make much progress in reducing stress factors by hiding it behind useless distractions.
Another issue that prevents college students from reducing their stress levels is not having enough social interaction. Although there is times that it's okay to work and be alone, it's not okay to experience it excessively. Experiencing this excessively can lead to things like depression and more stress, which in return can lead to somebody taking out their sadness or anger on others and causing them to fall behind with things like work and school.
The last issue that limits reducing stress in college students is one of the most common ones yet. By having a lot of homework and assignments to complete, students can easily get overwhelmed and stressed out with schoolwork. By procrastinating these assignments, it can result in multiple incomplete assignments that can exponentially grow and affect a student's stress levels. Staying on top of work and managing this workload is important to keep students under healthy levels of stress.
When people spend their time doing inefficient things, it often leads to late nights trying to complete the homework that they put off. This results in a lack of sleep and makes the cycle even worse of being overly stressed and being drawn to distractions rather than completing the tasks that cause stress.
With lack of social interaction, it can create false personalities, and people can end up lashing out on those who don't deserve it. It also makes them feel isolated and alone, which can be damaging in the long run, and even ruin friendships and relationships with family members.
And finally, with excessive workload in a student's schedule, it can result in failing exams, academic burnout, and overall increase in stress levels. This can affect a student's GPA, which is important when applying for future career endeavors, scholarships, or other related positions.
One way to combat distractions is setting time limits on certain apps that you know you might access when you get on your phone out of instinct. When you are presented with the reminder, it is an indicator to put your phone down and focus on schoolwork. Another way would be to have dedicated times to access your phone, such as the Pomodoro method, where you do work for 20 minutes, take a break for 5 minutes, and then repeat it until your work is done.
Although it may sound scary or even inconvenient, reaching out to those around you is proven to help you get through those tough times. Whether it's a simple text or call to your buddy, these small gestures can significantly help and remind us that we're not alone, because you never know who might be in the same boat as you.
For excessive workloads, a common yet effective way to tolerate the stress is to use a planner or any organization methods. Having daily lists can help you manage time better, making sure you complete tasks that might be overlooked if not written down. Also, having important deadlines in a calendar can be very helpful when planning out your week to make sure they are done effectively.
Some other helpful ways to reduce stress is to make sure you are drinking plenty of water and eating throughout the day. According to psychology, it is recommended to intake at least 6 to 8 glasses of water a day, and when eating, making sure you have protein, grains, fruits, and other important foods. Another helpful way to reduce stress is to go to sleep at an appropriate time, such as 10:30 to 11 p.m., and making sure you sleep for 8 hours. This is proven to be the perfect amount of time to regenerate all that energy used in the previous day. Making sure you go outside and getting some vitamin D is another great strategy to reduce stress. While outside, you can listen to music, do your homework, or hang out with friends. All that is important is making sure you're outside. Stepping outside during study breaks also helps better your mood and improves your focus when returning to your work.
One final way to reduce stress is to exercise for at least 30 minutes per day and making sure you stay active and take care of your body.